is going to be that push up with side plank, I believe, is the first one. Yes, push up to side plank. We've got 45 seconds. I'll probably do 2 in regular form and then drop it down to the knees with a twist, and you'll see. So you could either, depending on your strength, you can stack it here, but that's too, to me, it's too hard of a transition to go from, if you're doing them on your knees, it's too tough of a transition because you still, I feel like you still have to come up in order to stack. So I would suggest if you're pushing up on your knees, pushing up here, boom, rotate with the tight belly. We're gonna take it there. Alrighty, and we're gonna start at 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Remember, palms below your shoulders. Or drop it to the knees. Push. There's no race here. Also take a tabletop, push in here. You want to extend the leg. If you're at tabletop, you can. And stop. Good job. 1 down. So with all of these, we're aiming to keep our core nice and tight, nice and flat across our back. We want to eliminate any rounding that we might have across our shoulder blades. All right, try to give you an angle view this time. All righty, let's begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Good, and relax. So I'm just saying, just choose the version that works best for you. Alrighty, down. Hey, at least we're on week 4. All right. Let's get this third one out in 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's push it. Good, and relax. So we have one of those left. I will tell you, we demoed the round 10 micro this morning. It'll be fun. All right, so here is 4 of 4, okay? Alrighty. Don't forget, you can use a combination of those moves, whatever feels challenging to you. All right, here we go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's push and turn. There's a push and twist. Good. The best you can. It's okay. Can't make it all the way to the floor? No big deal. Push it where you can. Tabletop is fine too. Let that weight take you down. Good, and relax. All right. We got that done. All 4 of those are out of the way. So now what we're doing is we're gonna do a press up burpee. So here, you're going to, I'll show a couple of variations, okay? So you can push it up on the floor, come to standing. You can add a jump or not, okay? Or you can push up on an elevated surface and then go into a burpee, all right? So, trying to show you a full move first, and then we'll work our way into the other options. So primarily here, we're talking about the same type of form. Engaged belly, right? Flat back, and that's about it, okay? Oh, palms below the shoulders on that press up, and also as you're coming up from that burpee. All right, let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. So you can take it down, step it back, go to your knees, and push it up, okay? So you don't have to have that high. Or you can take it to an elevated surface here. Three, 2, and 1. Boy, those are not nice. Effective, but a little bit disrespectful, right? So we're gonna do the best that we can. But y'all know me, I'm not gonna pretend. I don't pretend they're easy, because they're not easy. Right, and so everybody is working at their own pace and challenging themselves at their level. So any given day could be super easy, another day might be more difficult. So for me, they're super hard today, but that's okay. 1 down, 3 to go. All right? Again, best combination of moves works best for you today. All righty. Let's get ready to start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's push up and hit that burpee. Let's go. And relax. Told ya. They're just disrespectful. Those disrespectful press ups with a burpee. All right, we're halfway there. Halfway. Take some deep breaths. All right, y'all ready? So we have number 3 of 4. The only way to get them over with is to go ahead and start and do it, okay? So I might start this time with the elevated surface and then rotate to the other position. All right, let's start in 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, and stop. 3 down, 1 left. So I'm checking them off as we go. If you're following along or if you need to go back, this one is body weight week 4, circuit day 1. All right, 1 left. We can do 1. We got it. All righty. Let's start. In 3, 2, 1, let's do it. Come on, you're stronger than you realize. Don't give up. And stop. All right, those are out of the way. So let's see what we have next. Pretty sure it's narrow grip push-ups. Yes, it's a lot of arms, I know, but we got this. All right, so narrow grip press-ups are next. So with these, remember, you're trying to get those hands together, maybe like this. If you can't get them that close, don't worry about it. Go in your normal push-up position because we have 4 rounds, 45-second rounds of each. So if you want to try into a combination of a narrow grip and a standard grip, you can do that as well. All right. I know this is a lot since we've been on our arms a lot, but we can do it. Modify if you need to, just don't give up. All right, let's start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Let's see where my hands are. Closer here. Relax. You're doing great. Mark that one off. All right. Next we have 2 out of 4. All right, so I'm going to use an elevated surface this time to try and get the entire time in that tight position, okay? So you can do that too if you want, or you can challenge yourself by doing a combination of both moves. All right, let's start that in 3, 2, 1, let's go. Good. Relax. Boy, that's challenging. So the thing to understand about that narrow grip, that move is actually a progression from a traditional push-up. So it's going to use muscles that we're not used to using, and it's going to be much more work, and you're also using additional tricep work. So the thing is, don't worry about it. If you need to spread those hands, go ahead and spread the hands out to give you some wiggle room. I'd rather you execute the move and be a little bit more solid in your press down to the floor and pressing up with the wider grip. All right. All right, round 3. In 3, 2, and 1, let's go. Don't forget, as you progress, you walk those hands forward. Don't forget to bring the hips with you. Good, and relax. 1 left. We're gonna get off of these arms in just a second. All right, so we got to get this last one of these push-ups out of the way. Then we're going to move on to some hyperextensions. We're going to work on our core and our back. All right, we got 1. Let's just get it over with. And we're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's begin. And stop. The unfortunate thing for me is I did an upper body workout before this. My arms are just like, stop the madness. Okay, so we're gonna go into hyperextensions. So for these, we're laying flat on our belly, okay? So we're gonna keep our torso, keep our belly nice and tight and engaged. So we're gonna lift and lower our hands, our arms and our legs at the same time. I'll show a couple of positions so your arms can be straight out here, or you can have them here as you lift, okay? I'll try to show a variation of moves. Okay. Alrighty. So start off on the belly. Don't forget to hold that belly in nice and tight. We're hyperextending arms and legs. Let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Squeeze that glute at the top. Try and get those knees off of the floor if you can. So if you're working to get those knees off of the floor, it's likely you're going to feel your hamstrings, the back of your thigh, fire up. Good. And relax. First set is knocked out. Checking it off. So don't forget, glutes are tight, hamstrings are going to fire up if you get that knee up off of the floor. The knee doesn't have to be off the floor very much. So if you get that knee up at all, you're going to feel that engagement in the back of your thighs. All right. All right, let's do that second round. We're going to start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's hyperextend. Let's go. So you notice the position of hands? You can change. Now, if your knees don't come up, that's fine. Engage the best as you can. Good, relax. Just checking them off as we go. 2 left. And I'm just using the timer that's built right into the app. So once you have it, if all the sets are the same, you just leave it. So we're doing 45-second sets, so it's there. All I have to do is just hit the start button again for the next round. It makes it so much easier. So don't forget it's there. Bottom corner of the app. On your workout page. All right, so we've got round 3 coming up. Let's get to it in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good, relax. All right, that was 3 of 4. We're gonna get this last one out of the way so we can move on. All right, we've got 3, 2, 1. Let's go. This is it. Lift. Don't forget about those knees. Try to get them up, even if it's a centimeter off the floor. Squeeze your glutes. Pay attention to that work in your lower back and in your hamstrings. So the back of your thighs, your butt, and your low back. Good. Good, relax. All right, we are all done with those. So, looks like toe touches are next. All right, we are almost there. All right. Alrighty. So for these toe touches, we're starting off flat on our back. Abs are engaged. Lower back is on the floor. Tilt and tuck your hips if you need that help to get your lower back on the floor. All right, we are going to touch to the center. So we're reaching to the center. Legs fully extended if you can't. If you aren't comfortable having them fully extended, you can bend your knees. All right, let's do toe touches in 3, 2, and 1. Let's touch. And it doesn't matter if you can't reach your toes. Don't worry about it. Get that belly squeezed in tight and reach. Feet flex as if you're trying to hold up the ceiling. Reach, reach, reach. Good, and relax. So you want to make sure that you're not straining your neck. One way is to tuck your chin to your chest. All right, so this time we're starting in that same position. Legs are fully extended. Soles of our feet are parallel with the ceiling, like we're trying to press the ceiling up. But we're going to alternate, trying to touch opposite sides, okay? So with that being said, for core and stability training, what we're going to do is try to keep our legs as still as we can. So we're going to need our core to keep ourselves stable, all right? So your legs might want to be wiggling around. We're going to try to keep them in place if you can. If that full extension is too much, bend your knees until you can find a position where you can work. All right, let's begin in 3, 2, 1, let's go. So for me, when I alternate sides, I'm able to reach my toes. It's very difficult for me to reach my toes if I'm going straight up in the center. Don't forget, if you need to, you can bend and just reach in that direction. Relax. Very good. Check it off. So we're going to go back to that reaching to the center move. All right, let's get ready. We're reaching to the center, and 3, 2, and 1. Let's reach. Squeeze that core. And relax. The good news is we only have one left of those. So we're going to take that alternating move. We're alternating side to side. Still challenging ourselves with that reach. This is going to be the last one. Should I mark the other one off? All right, let's begin in 3, 2, and 1. We're alternating here. So you probably feel that alternating roll of your shoulder. So you have one shoulder on the mat at all times. Option to bend. Very good, relax. Good job. Let's mark them off. We're done with those toe touches. All right, so now what we're gonna need is a chair or a bench. I'm gonna say, we're gonna do these on a chair. I have a bench, but it's more likely that you have a chair, easily accessible. So I'm gonna grab my chair. So what we're gonna do, I'll show you probably, I guess, from the side first, and then I can show you head on. So we are doing dips. So what our app has us doing, elevated bench dips. So that would be if you had your feet on an elevated surface, but don't worry about that, okay? If you have a bench, I have a bench there, we could put it out here in front, but I wanna make it as user-friendly as possible. So what we're gonna do is just use our chair, and we're gonna work on our triceps. And so what I'll do is I'll give you some options, but you wanna make sure that your chair is nice and sturdy, okay? So, and this one really is not, but I can make it work. So we're gonna go for an extension here. We're gonna be dipping off the chair. If that's too much, you can bend your knees, okay? If that's still too much, you can position your hands on the chair and lean back and forth and press like that, okay? All right, let me get the platform spot. So we have lots of options here. I'll try to show you different ones. All right, let's start with the first one, and we're gonna do that in 3, 2, and 1. Let's dip. Full extension is here. 4. Here. That's too much. Use your chair, lean back, and forward. I'll show you a move on the floor also, if you don't have a chair that feels appropriate for these. Good, and relax. All right, let me show you on the floor. So you can do that lean back move that I was just telling you about. So you can come to position like this. Palms are facing, fingers are facing forward. You're gonna lean back and press this way, okay? Gives you that same effect. Not as much pressure, but the same effect. All right, hold on. Let me check. I see somebody's got a message. That's all right. 1 second. Okay, saying arms and shoulders are hurting. If that's the case, listen, you don't have to put all of your body weight into that move. What you can do, if you don't want that pressure on your shoulders, one, the position, if your elbows need to be kind of pinned back some, so if you feel like you can't get in the right position, Don't worry about it. What you can do is you can opt to go with some hand weights, let me tell you, and we can do tricep kickbacks instead. So that should take pressure off of the shoulders, so you can do these with weights or without. Just like this, all right? So tell you what, let's do these next couple standing without the weight, doing a tricep kickback, okay? That'll take the pressure off of the arms. All right, so we're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. There you go. So you notice a little bend at the knee. Try to show you an angle here. Elbows are pointed back. Good. So the idea of this move anyway is to target the triceps, which we are doing. So when you get ready to check this move off, you can actually modify. You can touch those little 3 dots and change the exercise. So I'll see. I think you should have tricep kickbacks in your library. If not, don't worry about it. Relax, leave it as is and just check it off. Because that dip on the chair or the bench is a progressive move. So don't worry about that. We'll keep it the way we are doing it. Where are we? All right, so we have done 2 of those. All right, let's do the last 2 in the same way. And we're gonna start in 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Good. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Try and keep those elbows here and not out to the side like this. Good. Feel free to do these weighted or unweighted, whatever feels challenging to you today. And of course, if you want, you can still be doing these in the chair or on a bench with that dip. It's just going to add a significant amount of resistance. Good, relax. All right, doing great. So we just have 1 left. I might do mine with weight. All right, we're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. Last one. So don't feel compelled to use the weight. Good, relax. All right. So there's good news and there's bad news. The good news is we're done with those. And we only have 1 exercise left. The bad news, that is push-ups again. Okay? So what I would encourage you, if you're already saying that your arms are fatigued or your shoulders are bothering you, grab your chair, okay? You can do these on your chair. Get in position, okay? An elevated surface will help you get through them. We have 4 rounds. Less than 4 minutes and our workout is over. All right? So do what works best for you. I may do a combination of those moves. Let's see. I might do some on the chair and some on the floor, okay? Trying to get so you'll be able to see my position. All right. Let's get these over with. Decide what you want to do. Or you can keep these and go down on your knees and get with it. There's 4 sets. All right, we're starting the first set in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Use what you need to help you out. Don't let your chair slide away. Good, and relax. Don't get fooled to think that doing it the chair, you're not going to feel it. Trust me, you're still going to feel it. All right. 1 down, 3 to go. That's it. Get up. All right. Catch your breath. I hope you've been sipping water. I forgot to bring mine. So I'm going to have to down it as soon as we're done. All right. I'm going to take some of these to the floor this time. So as you can see, anytime you're working out, you can do a variation of a combination of the variations, okay? To make it suit your workout best for you. I'd rather you do a combination of moves than stop, okay? Alrighty. So here's round 2. We're starting in 3, 2, and 1. Do your very best. Good. Relax. Oh, that burned. So a lot of times you'll notice if I'm doing push-ups, or especially something that involves a lot of strain on my chest or shoulders, that I'll try to release that lactic acid that's building up, right? The muscles are on fire, and generally 1 or 2 seconds is just enough to release that. So for me, when you see me doing this and I'm doing a push-up, and then I come back like this, I'm trying to release that acid, okay? And just enough, sometimes just coming back out of that move for a second or 2 is just enough to give me what I need to get back into it to finish up, okay? All right, so what we do is we work smarter, not harder. In that circumstance. When that burn sets in and you need an option, let it go. Stop for 1 or 2 seconds and then jump back in. All right, we have 2 rounds left. Let's see, this time I'll do on elevated surface. I'll do the bench this time. So my bench is right here. Alrighty. All right, here we go. We have 3 seconds, 2, and 1. Let's work. Make sure you're not holding your breath. Boy, I can barely get that last one. All right, so 3 rounds down, 1 left. Full disclosure, all this is just burning. It's just burning. So I'm not pretending. It hurts, but it's not the type of hurt that is immobilizing me, but it's that hurt that's like, we're doing more work than I feel like doing. But the good news is 45 seconds gets us out of the work, and then we'll be finished with our workout, okay? So no matter what it feels like, we're almost done. So you have 1 more in you, okay? Nobody said it had to be pretty, but you have 1 more in you, okay? I think I'm gonna take to the floor for my last one. All right, you do whatever position you wanna do, okay? I'm opting for the floor here. All right, see the music's run out. The music is saying workout's over. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, this is it. Do the best that you can. Let's go. Ooh. I'm glad that stops because I have nothing left to give in my chest, shoulders, and arms, okay? Oh, my. All right, before we come up, let's just go ahead and stretch our quads and our hamstrings. So what we're gonna do, unless you're having knee issues today or you have chronic knee pain, I don't want you on your knees. A slight bend back until you feel engaged tightness and stretch in the front of your legs, right in your thighs. Good. No pinching or stinging in your knees. If so, I don't want you to lean back, and I want you to come to standing if that's the case. Good. Come to neutral. Lean back once more. Very good. Let's take one of those legs, bring it up. Once you get in this position, go ahead and transition and bring that heel back so you can see. Want that heel up. Lean forward, working on the hamstring, stretch, and also Achilles, so you can grab that toe. Good, go ahead and release. Let's switch, get that other leg forward. You can get it flat on the floor first. Then extend it. Hinge forward. You can put your hands on either side of your leg or flex that foot towards you. Reach down. Grab that toe. Lean down with a flat back. Then release. We can come to standing to work on our stretches for our arms. Get one leg up. Press gently in your thigh if you need that assistance getting up. First, outstretch our arms nice and wide. Bring those arms in. Place your fingers. Boy, let's stretch those shoulder blades, okay? So you've got the deltoids for me right now, so posterior deltoids that are just like, woo! Good, open it up wide. Really wide, like you're trying to grab the world. Chin is up. Lean back just a tad until you feel a nice stretch up front of your belly. Good. Now let's bring this arm across the front of our chest. Relax your shoulder. Give a nice press towards your body. We've been working hard. This should feel really good. Good. Let's switch that out. Arm comes across. Relaxing that shoulder, not letting it creep up high. So it's down. Good. All right. Press that elbow back for a really good tricep stretch here. Really extend. Try to get the hands down, fingertips down. Good job. Let's switch it out. Other side. Here we go. Good. And release. Now let's take a deep breath in. Good. Blow it out. In. We're going to blow it out with control. Here we go. Great job.